Did you guys notice Kyler did not pedal backwards at all? Because he had something called a free coaster that helps you go fakie without the use of pedaling. But he's not done yet. Doing a 2-trick combo right there. That was a fast plant X-up. What do you guys think about Kyler in the lip trick section so far?
Alright, here comes Mark Rubio. The middle section of lip trick. Guys, the only one that breaks there and see what he does. Oh, a huge toboggan. It is not easy to do on that skinny ramp. What else does he got here? Oh, it turned out the faking that bike like a pretzel and then going backwards is not easy. Oh, and finally with a big old tail whip. Give it up for Mark Rubio, everybody.
All right, kids, are you ready to see us go up into the sky right now? Well, we're going to turn on some Van Halen and we are going to jump. This is going to be round number 1. So let's make some noise for my good friend Kyler and Alan. They're going to be starting us off right now. So when you see them approaching this ramp, I want you guys to get as loud as possible. And here we go. Coming out a lot of speed, doing a big toboggan right there. As well as Kyler showing you that X-up right there. So round number 1, you guys are going to see beginner style tricks, but they're not so beginner, they still take time to learn. And they're going to be showing you some of their favorites right here. They have one more. Alan coming in with a lot of speed. He's going to go to the moon on this one. Whoa! Showing you the big Tufno hamster right there. As well as Kyler doing a textbook turn down right there. Very stylish trick out of these cats right here. What do you think? What do you kids think about Kyler and Alan right here? Did they hold back in round number 1? Or do you guys want to see them step it up a notch?
Alright guys, now you're going to see us step up just a little bit. Mark Rubio coming in. This guy goes to the moon. Let's see what he's got. Tipping those feet all the way back. I bet he hurt his back with how straight he was right there. Let's see what else this guy got. He goes super high, super fast, has all the tricks. Oh, super stylish out there. Mark Rubio, everybody, you can see? Oh, you're jumping.
Awesome. What do you guys think about round number 1 out here? Is that pretty cool? I'll tell you a little secret. You kids haven't seen anything just yet. We're just getting warmed up out here. How does that sound? Alright, we're going to run this real quick because we're a little pressed on time. So we're going to go ahead and give Kyle, we're going to bring Kyler out to center stage. Can we all say hola, Kyler? So right now, we're going to go ahead and go over the 5 points of bicycle safety right now. How many of you kids ride bicycles out here? Oh wow, we got quite a few of you. But how many of you kids check those bikes before you go ride? Not that many? Well, we're going to need to go over this real quick. We want to make sure everyone has a nice, safe ride out there, right? Yeah. So the first thing me and Kyler do before we go on ride is we like to check these tires right here. So Kyler, if you could, squeeze the front, squeeze the back, squeeze the front again, and the back one more time. Those tires are okay, Kyler? Yeah, so you guys always want to double check those tires, like how we double check our homework, right? No, we don't like to get good grades out there? Oh, come on. Also, when you're checking these tires, you want to make sure they're inflated to about 30 to 60 PSI. Does anybody know what PSI stands for? Yeah. Let's give him a big round of applause right here. Alan, you want to go ahead and give him an In-N-Out burger card for that? That is right. Give my man a big round of applause for getting that right here today. So if you need help pumping up your tires, you can go to my man right there, your local bike shop, or your parents, and they should be able to help you out with that. Alright, moving on to the second thing we check on this bike will be those handlebars right there. So Kyler, if you could, sit on top of that bike, wiggle those handlebars back and forward, side to side. Oh, don't fall off. Are you okay? Those handlebars good though? Awesome. So you guys always want to double check those handlebars and make sure those bolts on that stem right there are nice and tight. So you kids just want to grab a 6mm Allen wrench and just tighten those bolts nice and snug and make sure they are nice and tight so when you guys go out and ride your bicycle, your handlebars don't fly forward on you. Has that ever happened to anybody? Yeah, it's not a good time, right? And were you guys wearing your helmet when that happened? Yeah, there you go. Always want to make sure you're nice and safe. So just double check those bolts on that stem right there. Make sure that those bolts are nice and tight so you can prevent that from happening to you. So now we're going to move on to number 3, which is that seat right there. So Kyler, if you could grab the whole bike by the seat, pick it up really high, shake it all about. Now do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. That's pretty good, right? That's it, move it all down. No, and the reason behind that, there's a little bolt right underneath the seat right there, which is called a seat clamp. You kids just want to check that bolt. Make sure it's nice and tight so the seat doesn't move up and down or side to side on you when you go on a ride. Alright, moving on to the 4th thing we check on this bicycle will be that chain right there. So kids, when you're checking this chain, never slide your hand up and down that chain because that chain could have metal shavings and you guys could get cut. And nobody wants that, right? No. So the way we check this chain is you're going to pinch it ever so slightly and just move it up and down and make sure that chain has about a 1/4 inch of play between that front gear, which is called the sprocket, and the rear, which is called the freewheel or cassette. Between those two parts, that chain should be about a 1/4 inch of play. Alright kids, if you get on your bike and your chain is too loose, what could possibly go wrong, Tyler?
Alright, if your chain is too loose on your bicycle and you go to pedal, it'll fall off on you. Chain falls off while you're riding, you're going to fall down too. And it's going to be a bad time. You would have a good time. So keep a nice tight chain and you'll have a great time.
Dude, this is so much easier.
Nobody wants a bad time,
I'm
right?
just gonna put this here and then I think
Always make sure there's about a 1/4 inch of play up and down your chain. And moving on to the 5th and final thing we check on our bikes. Does anybody know? What are you right
And I
there?
also don't know how to set it up, so I could teach you. Yo, I could teach you.
Yes, give her a big round of applause right there. Alan, you want to go ahead and give her a burger for?
Oh yeah, I see Logan.
I think he ran out of battery.
It is the break. You kids definitely know how to check your bike out here. And the way we do that, Kyle's going to go ahead and lift up that rear end, spin that wheel really fast. And on the count of 3, we are going to say stop. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Do these brakes work? Yeah, you guys always want to make sure you have one working brake on your bicycle. It could be a cable brake like that, or it could be something called a coaster brake. So when you pedal backwards, it should stop the back wheel. Let's give Tyler a big round of applause for helping us on that bike check. Alright kids, I got one more question to ask you guys. How many of you kids ride bicycles out here? Oh, wait a minute. Without a helmet. Oh, wow. Teachers, what do you guys think about that? No good, right? Put those hands down, guys. We want to change that here today. Did you guys know in the state of California, if you're riding a bike under the age of 18, you guys could get a ticket by a police officer? Well, nobody wants to get that, right? It's very expensive. And the reason behind that is they want you kids to be safe no matter what. Because I couldn't tell you how many times this helmet right here has saved my life. Whether I'm riding jumps like this or just riding on the flat ground, you never know what's going to happen out here. So can we make a promise here today that we're all going to start wearing our helmets before we get on our bike, scooter, skateboard, or inline skates? Are we? Not sure. You guys want to see some high flying action? There we go. Alright, you guys ready to see round number 2? I'm going to turn on Kyler and Alan and my favorite song. We're going to run this back to back right now. We got 2 more jumps in round number 2, so when you see us approaching this ground, let's make a lot of noise. jump right now. You guys want to see that? I'll tell you a little secret. It's going to involve some of your teachers out here. How does that sound? So what me and Kyler are going to attempt to do right now. Me and Kyler were talking it over last night. I know we're going to do this stuff, but we're going to go ahead and let Kyler do this for his first time here today. How does that sound?
So you think
What Kyler's going to attempt to do, he's going to come around the corner, and he's going to get a lot of speed, and he's going to attempt to bunny hop over two daring volunteer teachers out here. So can we get two teachers to come and help us out here today? Looks like we got teacher number one right over here. We got teacher number two down the road. Come on down. Let's give your two teachers a big round of applause right now. Go ahead and see my good friend Kyler. He's going to be telling you what you guys are going to get yourself into right now. So like I said, Kyler's going to come around the corner. He's going to get a lot of speed. And he's going to attempt to bunny hop over these two daring volunteer teachers out here. You guys think Kyler can do this stuff here today? We got some yeahs, we got some no's. Are you guys worried about your teacher's safety? Well, if you are, don't worry about a thing, because if anything does go wrong, we have insurance. So we're going to have actually teachers to be A-okay.
so this is empty, probably?
All right, Kyler, you got this stuff? You think so? Oh, bunny hop, okay, right? All right, well, let's get it done. So when you see Kyler approaching your teachers, I want you guys to get real loud. On the count of three, let's make some noise. 1, 2, 3. What? Kyler, what is that? What a bunny hop, bud. This is a track and field. They're not hurdles. We'll just jump right over them.
No, these are
That stunt was so easy. My grandma could have did that stunt. Come on. Did you guys like that stunt? All right. Well, what did Kyler do wrong? Yeah, Kyler's supposed to be with the bicycle. Is that okay if we give Kyler a second try? All right. But Kyler, wait a minute. That looked like it was a little too easy. You guys want to make it even harder on Kyler? You think we should add 1 or 2 more teachers? 2! I'm sorry, teachers. We're going to get 2 more to come and help us out here today. Yeah, come on down. You know what we're right here? You sure? Okay. Let's give your 2 other teachers a big round of applause out here. Definitely not scared to help us out here today. So kids, we started off at 2. Now we got 3 and 4. If you're wondering what Kyler's saying to his teachers right there, he's pretty much saying do not lift up any arms or legs, and he'll try not to hit them here today. All right, Kyler, you got this, right? No, don't do that. It's going to make it way harder. All right, Kyler, we're going to do it with the bike. With the bike. Don't stop. With the bike. With the bike. With the bike. Oh, come on. Kyler, what's going on out here? It's not a comedy show. You're making us look like clowns right now. Did you guys like that stunt? Oh, right? Kyler, you're not supposed to be with the bike. You're supposed to be on the bike. Hands on the handlebar, feet on the pedal. Oh, you got it this time? You guys want to give Kyler one last try? Okay. So wait a minute, Kyler. Since you messed up 2 times, I think we should have 2 more teachers, right? I think we have 1 more right over here. Come on down. And this young gentleman. Give your 2 other teachers a big round of applause right now. There you go. You guys left out on this one. All right, kids, we started off with 2. Now we got 3, 4, 5, and 6 daring teachers right here. This stuff keeps getting crazier and crazier. You can see how I can do this stuff here today?
I mean, I know he's
I
actually
hope so. Let's get all the teachers situated right now. We got one going backwards, upside down. I don't even know what's going on over there. There we go. All right, Kyler, you got this for reals this time, right?
You should interview people about what they think.
All right, so we're going to make some noise. We're going to give Kyler some encouragement. So let's get real loud for my good friend, Kyler Martin. And here we go. Let's give all your teachers in the house here today a big round of applause. Because they truly deserve it. They're like superheroes. They come here every day to give you kids a proper education. So let's give your teachers a big round of applause out here. And let's give a big round of applause to my good friend Tyler for not hitting any of your teachers out here. Alright kids, before we move on with the show, we got some special messages, but we're going to cut them down. Is everyone going to go big and achieve those dreams out there? And are we going to stay motivated while we achieve those dreams? Yeah, right? We got big goals and dreams, right? You guys want to be a Google? You want to work at Google? You want to be a YouTuber? Well, you got to stay in school and study really hard because you can achieve all that stuff. And also, we're going to stop bullying here today, right? No one likes a bully. But can we all promise to stop bullying here today? Awesome. You guys want to see the last round of tricks? Alright, we got the finale coming right up. So when you guys see us approaching this ramp, I want you kids to get real loud. How does that sound? I bet if you guys make a lot of noise, you can see a backflip.
I thought there would be more
Are you guys going to go out there and go live or go big and achieve those dreams out there? Are we going to stay motivated while doing so? Are we going to stop bullying here today? And are we going to stay in school and get that proper education out there? And are we going to listen and respect our teacher? Today, a big round of applause. Because they truly deserve it. They're like superheroes. They come here every day to give you kids a proper education. So on the count of three, can we say thank you? So here we go. 1, 2.